MiG-31 top-speed Russian Foxhound conducts aerial combat with intruders in the stratosphere, the second layer of Earth's atmosphere, during an exercise on the Kamchatka Peninsula in eastern Russia under the drill scenario. The pilots of the MiG-31, a high-altitude fighter, are tasked with finding the intruders on their own, without the aid of ground-based air defense systems to complicate the job. After detecting the intruder and locking onto the target, MiG-31 pilots in a drill scenario conduct an electronic launch of a long-range air-to-air missile, according to Russia's Pacific Fleet. MiG-31 pilots are capable of guarding Russia's most qualified air defenses and have multiple pursuit and lockdown capabilities as well as look-down and shoot-down capabilities. Key to the MiG-31's effectiveness is the Zaslan-M, a fixed-phased array antenna radar, codenamed Flashdance by NATO. This is the most powerful fighter radar. Zaslan-M has a longer detection range, up to 400 kilometers, for targets the size of an early warning aircraft, AWACS, and is capable of attacking 6 targets at once. The MiG-31 carries the new Soloviev D-38F6 engine with the aim of increasing the range to 1,250 kilometers without refueling. The Foxhound carries the A-9 long-range air-to-air missile and can strike 4 targets at the same time. When operating with aerial targets, the MiG-31 can intercept up to 24 targets at the same time. In addition to air targets, the multi-role MiG-31BM has the capability to destroy ground targets. This fighter is capable of carrying Kh-31, Kh-59, Kh-59M, and Kh-29 missiles. This is an air-to-surface missile. The Kh-31 missile has a range of 110 km at a supersonic speed of Mach 3.5. It is the first supersonic anti-ship missile that can be launched by a tactical aircraft. Serial production of the MiG-31 began in 1979. 3. The MiG-31 entered operational service of the Soviet Air Force in 1981. 4. The MiG-31 is the world's first aircraft with a phased array radar, and was one of only 2 aircraft in the world capable of firing long-range air-to-air missiles independently in 2013. 5. The MiG-31BM has a detection range of 282 km for targets with a radar cross-section of only 5 square meters. In 1992, China reached an agreement with Russia to purchase 24 MiG-31 Foxhounds. The MiG-31 is expected to be assembled in Shenyang, with a production speed of 4 per month in 2000. The last aircraft were delivered in 2000. According to some reports, the deal includes a license to build 700 aircraft, and the project is expected to produce at least 200 aircraft by 2010. The first phase of tests of the upgraded MiG-31BM high-speed multirole long-range fighter jet was completed in mid-1999. The main difference between the MiG-31P and the new MiG-31BM is that the MiG-31BM has the capability to destroy both air and ground targets. Designers and makers of the MiG-31 expect the new modifications to generate international sales. The new MiG-31BM is equipped with an advanced computer system on board and a phased array radar that allows the pilot to activate both air-to-air and air-to-ground firing modes. When operating with aerial targets, the MiG-31BM can intercept up to 24 targets at the same time. Powered by a pair of Soloviev D-30F6 turbofans. The MiG-31 has a maximum speed of Mach 2.83 at altitude, and thanks to its structure, which is stronger than the MiG-25, is capable of flying at a speed of Mach 1.23 at low altitude. The Soloviev D-38F6 engine is dedicated to the MiG-31 with the aim of increasing range. The MiG-31 is capable of flying up to Mach 3, but that high speed can reduce the life of the airframe and engine. The MiG-31 carries 16,350 kilograms, 36.050 pounds, of fuel with the addition of a pair of 5,000-liter, 1320-gallon, reserve tanks under the wings. In the next version has a system of adding fuel in the air, aerial refueling. The MiG-31 is flown by a pilot assisted by a radar operator who sits in the rear cockpit. The MiG-31 was one of the first fighter aircraft in the world to be equipped with a phased array radar. The MiG-31 is also the first fighter aircraft in the world to have a PESA, passive electronically scanned array, radar. Namely the Zaslon S-800. It has multiple target pursuit, lockdown capabilities and was the first Soviet fighter to actually have a look-down, shoot-down capability. This radar has a detection range against small targets as far as 200 kilometers, 125 miles, and is able to lock on 10 targets and attack 4 targets simultaneously. The MiG-31 also has an infrared, IRST, search and tracking that can be pulled in and out from under its nose.